Yes, a show that talks about being healthy and staying active. A senior moment. Here's your host, Kerry Saunders. Did you know more people in America choose Medicare Advantage plans from United Healthcare than any other company? As the leader, United Healthcare can offer choices and flexibility to help get the care you need and the coverage you want. United Healthcare offers different plans. For example, PPO plans with great benefits, HMO plans that start with $0 monthly premium, and dual plans if you have both Medicaid and Medicare. All plans include $4 co-pays for primary care, virtual visits, and lab tests. For more information and enrollment, call Kim Shereen at 716-870-6663.
Good morning, older Americans and baby boomers. This is Kerry Saunders. Welcome to Senior Moment. We're here every Saturday at 11 o'clock on WUFO 96.5 and 1080 AM. So we're here every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, and we'll be following Sam Rafford and his gang. They have a great show. And on June 17th, with the Senior Moment radio show is going to give Mayor Byron Brown's health fair at the YMCA at 11 o'clock on June 17th. The Mayor Byron Brown's health fair. It's going to be there's going to be a lot of activity. You can get your blood pressure. You can get your vaccination. Vaccination will be there. It's going to be lunch served and everything. It's going to be a drive-through. So that's at the YMCA on William Street. Mayor Byron Brown's health fair. So show up. This show is sponsored by General Physician. General Physician is one of our sponsors. It's a medical group, General Physician. And if you need a primary doctor or a specialist, just try the group of doctors, General Physician. You just call over there. If you get a pen, I need you to get a pen out anyway if you're listening, okay? It's 852-4772, 852-4772. That's General Physician, okay. And so, everybody stay safe today. It's supposed to be really nice outside today. I think the next few days will be like summer-like. So what we need to do is we need to get out. We need to have a good time, relax. If you had your vaccination, really relax. Because that vaccination works. It works. And so relax. And then, but wear your mask if you're not trusting it. Just wear your mask, but you need to get out because it's time to get out of the house. It's this summer. We need to go ahead and do what we got to do. Now, this is something very important because we all have health insurance, okay? And I'm going to do this every week because United Healthcare is the big sponsor of this station, WFO, and the Senior Moment Radio Show. If we all have health insurance. Now, I'm not telling you to change your health insurance, but if you can, if you want to. It's like your doctor. You don't have to keep the same doctor. If you're not happy with it, you can just change and look for something new. So, United Healthcare, we trust United Healthcare, and they have a Medicare insurance program. There's no co-pays. It's a great insurance package they have. And if you're not satisfied, you could just give this guy a call here. You want to just write a pen down if you're not satisfied with your health insurance. You can change it anytime. You don't have to wait till October. You can do it now. 870-6663. 870-6663. That's, you want to call United Healthcare. 870-6663. That's 716. Try it again. 870-6663. That's United Healthcare. If you're not happy with your insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Independent Health, any of them, you don't have to keep them. You don't have to keep United Healthcare, but you can look into other things. So I'm gonna write that number one down just in case anybody interested. And don't be afraid. Make a move. Help yourself. 870-6663. Okay. I hope everybody has had their vaccination. If not, make a reservation. It's still not, it's still going on. But make sure you get it. So we're going to go on to today's show because today's show is going to be really, really good. We have a great show today. Here on the CMO, we try to give information about everything. All right. And today we have an important news about buying a house. If you're a first-time home buyer, Hunt Mortgage has a new grant program for first-time home buyers. So we'll have Linda Mela from the president of the Hunt Mortgage on our show today. And we'll also have the candidate for sheriff, Brian Gould. He's supposed to call in. He's a candidate for sheriff. We like to say here on WUFO that we give everybody equal time in what we do here. And on Wednesday, there's possibly at 12 o'clock, there should be a sheriff's forum on Wednesday, and I think hosted by our own Lee. Lee, you going to host it, Lee? No? Who? Who? Oh, Ted Kirkland. Ted Kirkland will be hosting it. Ted Kirkland will be hosting it. So we're going to try to get the sheriff's candidate here, Brian Gould, and Kim Beatty here on WUFO to do that. So we'll be talking to Brian Gould in a minute. So let's get right to our program here, because we have Linda Mela on the phone from Hunt Mortgage. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning. How are you?
All right, how's everything?
Everything's great. Fully vaccinated, by the way.
That's great. That's great. So welcome to a senior moment. We're glad you called in, because what you're doing and with the closing, paying for the closing costs for new home buyers is very important to our community. And so we wanted to have you on it, but we just wanted to go over a couple things, because you are what is you are the president of Hunt Mortgage? Okay, and so how long have you been with Hunt Mortgage? Hunt Realtors? Okay. Okay, you got me with that when you started when you were 3. So, okay. So you've been there quite a while. So now people who buy homes, they are used to Hunt Realty. They know what Hunt, they know what that is. But what's the difference between Hunt Realty and Hunt Mortgage? What is the difference? Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So your branch, the branches you are the president of, you actually help people finance the homes after they buy it after they look at it from Hunt, right? That's the difference between the two. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. So tell me about. Can you hear me? Okay, so tell me about this program that Hunt Mortgage has to assist first-time buyers in our community. Tell me about that program, because that's very interesting, because we have a lot of people in the inner city that are buying homes now, and to help with closing costs is a great thing. So tell us about the program. I think Lee Miller, I think you buying a house, right? Yeah, Lee Pettigrew is our engineer. He's a so tell us about that. Tell us about the Hunt Mortgage, the Hunt program to assist first-time buyers and the closing costs. Let us know about that. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So if people, do they have to purchase a home from Hunt? Oh. Oh, great. Mm-hmm.
Are offering grants. There's a lot of different options out there, and it never hurts to ask a whole lot of questions.
Right.
Perfectly smart financial transaction of your life, ever.
So you even though a homeowner is not buying from Hunt, you still can go through this program with Hunt Realty, right? Realtor, right? That's what you're saying.
Right.
Okay, and you will help,
Yep.
and you'll help with the grant. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
They would certainly help with fundraising,
Right.
but it's not a requirement. But mortgaging is its own entity. We try to stand on our own, but we are, as you pointed out earlier, often overshadowed by others. We will finance, regardless of what real estate agent or individual are doing directly with the sellers yourself.
Right. So what I do here on the Senior Moment is I try to let the community know that great things that are happening in our community and what different things that can happen, especially to get yourself move yourself forward. You know what I mean? And buying a home is one of the biggest things you can do as far as accumulating wealth, and that's what we need to do. And it's great to know that Hunt Mortgage is willing to assist people in the closing costs of buying it, because that could be a big part of it. So you can eliminate. So how do people if I'm a buyer right now, I'm going to buy a home. How do I apply for Hunt Mortgage? How do I apply for the program?
Yep, you can access our website, which is
Uh huh.
www.huntmortgage.com. And any of our mortgage consultants can assist you. We also have staff of community lending advocates at the Hollow and Melissa.
Okay.
Like me, is very good at guiding people through the process, especially first-time buyers.
Mm-hmm.
And Melissa has done a lot of research on what other grants and programs are out there to buy a house. You can also call our main number, which is 716-643-3700. You can punch in my extension, which is 3106. I'll put you in touch with one of our mortgage consultants. During the week, our monthly reception is at the front desk, and we can also guide you to any of our mortgage consultants.
The community is familiar with Melissa. She used to be Melissa Brown, so I guess now Melissa Howell. She ran for county legislator, right? Right, Lee? You remember her? Yeah. So and we're familiar with her, and we're willing to help in any way we can to make this thing happen for us, because it's a good thing for our community. So if you don't have good credit, okay, if you don't have good credit and you want to buy a home, and you call Hunt Mortgage and say, listen, I want to buy a home, but my credit's not too good. What do you do to help them?
It really depends on what the definition of not too good is.
Okay.
Just late payments and I'll call it sloppiness on the credit report.
Right.
With that,
Okay.
we can lend down to a 5 credit score, which is much more
Okay.
lender
Wow.
themselves.
Yeah.
The trade-off really is, for me, the whole picture, looking at it holistically. So let's say you're renting and your rent is always on time, like your other bill is late.
Mm-hmm.
Then sign you up that you're going to make your mortgage payment. You can prioritize that. You can also see some guidance on how to clean out the credit report and what the credit counselor will highly recommend that. So the best thing is try to set up a savings account and deposit a regular deposit into it every month of what you want to spend. You're paying $500 a month in rent. You want to spend $1,500 on a mortgage payment. Make those numbers up. Then open up a savings account. Make sure you're putting $300 a month away. And that's a great demonstration of how you can handle $800 a month. So I recommend the regular savings. I also recommend taking that money and trying to pay down the debt as well. So that what I've been paying down debt $300 a month, now I'm going to put that towards a mortgage payment. You're really trying to draw a picture for a lender to show that you're going to make a payment.
Yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Now, I want the listeners to listen out there that if you know somebody that's planning on buying a home, a home is the best thing we could do in our community. Get yourself a house and pay for it. The price you're paying for rent, you can be paying for a home. And the good news is, Linda just said from Hunt Realty that from Hunt Mortgage that 600 is not a bad. It's not hard to get a 600 credit score, and you have to have your credit score up to a good rate, to a good number to even be qualified for a mortgage. So, what is that number they can contact again? So they can, if they're even thinking about a home and they need help with their credit, because after 600, you'll look into help. You'll look into a Hunt Realtor. I mean, Hunt a mortgage. I keep getting. Will look into helping. Yeah, they will look into helping people finance a home, right? After you get to a certain credit score. So, what is your number?
712 Terry Code, 43, so it's 700, and you can punch in over the weekend. My extension is 3106, all during the weekend residential.
Okay. So you want to call Hunt Realtor, get that down, Hunt Mortgage rather, get it down, and get it down. If you were thinking about buying a home right now, you have workshops in the city of Buffalo about your program with the closing costs?
We do. Melissa's been setting those up. I just did one at a library recently. Yes, that's lots of activities coming up there, so we posted on our website as well. We'd love to talk to people one-on-one or go out.
Okay. Linda Mella, I'm sorry, I have another guest on, but you stay in touch with us about this mortgage thing because we want to help our community as much as we can, and information is key. I love the closing clause pitch you have in here with a Hunt Mortgage. Oh, I got it right? So if you want to call in, if you want to let us know about these workshops, let us know here at WFO Radio 96.5 because we want to help our community, and it's a great thing that we can buy homes. Homes are important. People, if you know somebody want to buy a home, and their credit's not bad, you could just call Hunt Realtor, and they'll help you get your credit score up so you can buy a home, and plus they'll help you with your closing costs. So thank you so much. You have a good day today, okay? Thank you. And I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, bye-bye. All right, that was Hunt Realty, the president of Linda Manila, and that's good stuff, buying a home. That's good stuff. We need to do that. Next, we got on our show, because we got to move right ahead, we have Brian Gould for Erie County Sheriff. Brian, are you on the line? Brian Gould.
I am. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing, Brian Gould?
We're doing well. Thanks for having me.
Great. So next week, Wednesday, I think the WUFO is going to have a forum for sheriffs. You and Kim Beatty and the other guy that's running for sheriff. I'm not sure about his name. I'm sorry. I should know that. But anyway, are you gonna come on? You gonna call in? Yes. Yes, great. It's gonna be a forum, and it's just be open questions. So that's great. That's good to hear. So tell our listeners. You're running for sheriff. Tell our listeners how what qualifies you to run for sheriff. Why are you qualified to run for sheriff? Sure. Sure. Right. Okay. All right.
And I moved up through the ranks from patrolman all the way to my current position, which is the assistant chief of police for the department. It's just really, for me, when I see something that needs help, it's in my blood. My instinct is to jump in and help out. And really, I built my career around trying to help people. And when this, when the chance came to run for this office, for me, it's really a lot of help.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you some things. Brian Gould. Let me ask you, if you win, I'm going to ask you questions like, if you win, what changes are you going to make at the sheriff department? What changes are you going to make? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. So you know what I'm asking you this. I had Kim Beatty on last week, and we have to be equal here, and I'm asking you pretty much the same questions I asked her. Okay, so you can be clear with that, and I think you know that. So what is your opinion of Tim Howard, the current sheriff? What is your opinion? Okay. Mhm. So you will work with the. You're saying that you will work with the county ledge to be the freedom of information will be a lot easier if you become sheriff, right? That's what you're saying. Hmm. Right. Hmm. So would you clean house? Well, I mean, when you come in, if you won, you would just go and say, "Listen, we got to start new. We got to clean this mess up, and we got to start new." Would you clean house? Hmm.
Miles Carter, Kim Beatty, and Brian Gold. Those are the candidates. The supporters are calling you to mention his name. Miles Carter.
Okay, Brian, give me 1 second here because we have at 12 o'clock here on WFO Radio 96.5 or 1080 AM, 96.5 FM or 1080 AM. We're going to have a shares forum with Miles Carter, Kimberly Beatty, and Brian Gould here on, and it'll be Ted Kirkland will be the moderator of it. It's going to be just a forum, so I hope you're going to be available at 12 o'clock on. And all our listeners, listen in at 12 o'clock. So you got to be informed. You got to be informed. Okay, diversity. Are you going to add more diversity to the sheriff department? That's the big one.
Yeah, so one of the things I talked about was building trust with the community, and I feel that it's critical that the department represents the community that we serve. So, there's a couple different steps that we'll talk about adding diversity. When we mentioned building the administrative team, I truly expect that we'll be working hard to find an administrative team. That's all we have. That's like the diversity of our community. And a little bit longer range, I want to review the hiring practices and the recruitment practices. Make sure you're not sure the department organization that diverse applicants would want to work for. And long term, I want to, something that we're starting right now in my hometown, is that we're looking to create the relationships with high schools. That long range, we're able to direct younger people into this profession, make it a more diverse pool. Because one of the things we've struggled with is when you have a civil service exam, you get a list. Just attracting the diverse candidates to come take the test.
Let me ask you a question. Would you consider having an African American as your deputy, one of your deputy sheriffs? Would you consider that? Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear then. So real quick, because we're the holding center. You close it or open it. What's going to happen?
Yeah, so I think it's important, that's a huge system, and I think it's one that's going to take the whole community working together to come up with the most equitable and the safest solution. Obviously, safety needs to be the number one priority. We can't have people dying in our facility.
Right.
The home center, we know, is a very old facility. The physical makeup of it has some concerns. However, there are pros to it if that location is close to court, close to visitation, compared to all of it. So each solution has pros and cons. I have hope that our communities are engaging in the forums to understand and to hear the concerns of the community. As a candidate, those things prior to January, I will be present with what the community has to say. And then, if no action is taken by January, I will make sure that the community has a voice, that we work in a way that is most fair.
Okay, I got to wind up because Lee Pedigree is giving me the wind up because I'm only 30 seconds. But real quick, tell our voters how they can help your campaign, and if they decide they want to help your campaign, tell our voters real quick, please.
Visit voteforsheriff.com. We're also on Facebook. Vote for Sheriff. We have a campaign headquarters in the road. Along with the voting hours, visit our Facebook page and our website to find those hours and learn more about me and stop down the volunteer.
And Brian Gould, if you win this, we're going to see a lot of you in our community, right? Over in Buffalo, right? Can we vouch for that much?
I've always been involved in the community, and nothing will change. I will just have a bigger community to be involved with.
Okay, great. So that was Brian Gould, candidate for sheriff. On Wednesday, we're going to have Miles Carter, Kimberly Beatty, and Brian Gould here at 12 o'clock on WFO Radio 96.5 and 1080 AM. It's going to be a sheriff forum right here on WUFO. So tune in, okay? Tune in. You have a good day. Stay cool. It's nice outside. Wear your mask. If you don't have to wear your mask, go to the park, walk around, and just get some fresh air because I love you here on Senior Moment. I'll talk to you next week here at 11 o'clock. This is Kerry Saunders. Have a good day. Be safe. Love you. Bye-bye.